he is so merciful. But still, I got to see him dance. And as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is chastising him like thunderbolts, he stands up right in front of everybody from his hiding place and begins to walk outside. But in his heart, he was grateful for the chastisement. And the Lord, within the heart, understood that. Even though he's being blasphemed, he's being chastised, he's being criticized, because that brahmachari was grateful for it. That was his qualification. Lord Chaitanya called him back, placed his lotus feet on that brahmachari's head, and told him, it is only by humble, simple, devotional service that one can see me as I am. Bhaktya tvananyaya shakya aham evam vidurjana gyatam drastam cha tattvena praveshtam cha parantapa. Krishna tells, only by undivided devotional can I be understood as I am standing here before you. There's no other way. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave him this instruction. It's not by your being a Brahmin, it's not by your austerities, it's only because you have a grateful heart and you have taken shelter with humility. And then he was welcomed to be part of the kirtan of Srivasangam from that day on. A great message. So yes, Gajendra's an elephant. And elephants, as we are saying, they can do hard work, but they're not very intelligent. But because that elephant, but to speak Brahmin, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, he's an animal. He's not even a human. But anyone who cries out the name of the Lord sincerely, the Lord will save. Lord Ramchandra established this principle so emphatically in Sri Ramayana. Vibhishana was a Rakshasa by race. He was telling Ravana, give Sita back to Ram. Ram's the supreme personality of Godhead. Even though he was the brother of Ravana, living in Sri Lanka, surrounded by all these horrible creatures, he was a sincere devotee. And when Ravana, even though he was so compassionate, so loving, so kind, he loved Ravana. He hated the disease of Ravana's envy. And he was trying in every possible way to save his brother, to bring him to Krishna consciousness. But it's history that if you try to help somebody, people turn against you and try to destroy you. Jesus was crucified by the people he was trying to help. Haridas Thakur was beaten in 22 marketplaces by the people he was trying, by the people he loved, he wanted to help. It's human history. So here we find, what story was I? Vibhishana. So Vibhishana was trying to help Ravana. And in return, Ravana threatened to kill him and banished him from his home, his family, his everything. Such harsh, horrible words. And Vibhishana left. And he went to take shelter of Ram. And Vibhishana was a really big Rakshasa. And he had the power to just fly over the ocean in seconds. Ramchandra built the bridge, which took a long time to build. Vibhishana just flew over with two of his associates. And he saw Sugriva and some of the other monkeys and said, I want to take shelter of Ram. And Sugriva he wanted to capture him and kill him, Ravana's brother. So they told Ram that Vibhishana is come to take shelter of you. He wants to meet you. And Sugriva says, in my opinion, we should capture him, we should beat him, we should kill him. We cannot trust him. And Ram asked everybody's opinion. Everybody was agreeing with Sugriva. How can you trust him? Even if he's so-called taking shelter now due to sentiment because he's angry at his brother, blood is very thick. He's a Rakshasa. Ultimately, he's the brother of Ravana. When things come to that point, he's going to take sides with his brother and with his own race. Ram asked Hanuman, what is your opinion? Hanuman said, I saw his face. He looks sincere. We should accept him as our own family member. And Sugriva got really angry. Said, we can't take such chances. And then Ramchandra spoke. He said, if anyone even once says, my Lord, I am yours, with a sincere and faithful heart, I give my word before all of you today that I will protect that devotee. I will never leave that devotee. I will accept that devotee as my own. Even if Ravana himself came today and said, I am yours, I would accept him and give him all protection forever. That's all the Lord wants from us, is just to take shelter with a humble and sincere heart. Trinadapi sunichena taror iba sihishnuna amanina manadena kirtaniya sadahari. When Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu began these all-night kirtans for 1 year at Srivas Angam, this was the method he told the devotees how they must chant. When we have that humility, that grateful tolerance, offering all respect to others, not expecting oneself, that is the spirit by which we can actually take shelter of the Lord. That's the meaning of surrender. On a superficial level, surrender means doing what you're told. But deep down, surrender means to have that type of humility. No ego. My Lord, I am yours. And whatever you send to me, ashlisya vapadaratam panashtumam, you can trample on me, or you can embrace me, or you can make me brokenhearted. Whatever situation you put me in, my Lord, I am yours. And all I have is your holy name. This is the spirit of Gajendra. And this is the lesson. The lesson of Srimad Bhagavatam. To welcome the adversities that come in our life and transform them into blessings by helping us to sincerely and intensely take shelter of the holy name of the Lord. Thank you very much. Srila Prabhupada ki